just about to say that.
I turned it on. We're live. We're live on YouTube. Okay, there we go. Hi YouTube. Sorry about that. Oh yeah. We did it. We're back.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I think let's check when the last save was. December 12th of 2024.
No, really?
It's been a while.
Oh, crap. Okay, damn. Right.
Yeah.
Well,
there has been a
right. Well, no, I didn't expect it to be that long ago. We haven't played. We haven't played this year.
Yeah, a lot of things happened for Comfy, and it was just busy on busy constantly. And like with all the move and all the things happening, I think that happened in late February when everything started happening, and we had to move and everything. Oh my goodness! But yeah,
actually seem to be working.
Yeah, we're back. I have not updated this because if I did, I would have to figure out how to do the save again. That's a whole other thing. So I don't know how far this one goes.
Like our save?
Save, like how far our save goes until it says next update.
Oh, you mean you haven't updated the game? Okay,
no,
I see.
I haven't updated the game because I was worried about the save thing.
No, that makes sense.
Okay,
but if I remember correctly, this route is finished? Question mark.
Think so? Not sure. Hold up. Wait.
I think they have updated things, but I think it's more like they've changed things rather than they've added a new ending or anything like that. But I don't know.
They're currently on 49.5, and we're currently running 47.3. We're way behind. We're like a good miles behind. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we're a good miles behind. But not to worry. We'll see what happens, I guess. God, it really has been a while since we've seen our big boy Bjorn.
You remember what happened in the story?
Currently?
Yeah, what were we doing?
Let me, as a professional streamer, I was just gonna check the YouTube font real quick, because like even I kind of forgot where we were before starting this. So much shit has been happening, guys. I do apologize.
I do remember some things.
Yeah.
I remember that he wants to be a writer.
Yeah.
And we went into town and he met like a famous writer and talked to him and was like happy. And he borrowed our camera and ran around with it taking pictures and was happy about that.
Yeah.
And other than that, I can't remember. We went for ramen as well.
Yeah, we went for ramen. We met a couple of characters. This outside Gudrun. We met
Gudrun.
They're the same year as Bjorn, who like were discussing the classes as well as the writing and photography.
I forgot about her.
Yeah, like basically we had a date today. Basically, that's where we left off. And specifically, he got idea, and then the last thing we left off is he getting a notification on his phone.
Get a notification on his phone.
We don't know if it's good or bad, so
Okay.
We feel in for the moment. And for those new and jumping into this portion of the visual novel stream, we have recently come across new captions for people who are hard of hearing and cannot thoroughly hear us. So we have captions individually for me and Razor on the bottom underneath our images. They can read along. The only problem is it won't read anything that's not English. So if we say something in another language, it most likely will not catch. Most likely.
Den förstår inte svenska.
What did that say? Then the store in defense car is what you said.
What I said, but
I think it got it like the closest thing to English it could listen to, which is funny. But anyway, here we go. Day 3. I'll be really funny if it just like we hit the next one, like end of the update. That'll be really bad.
Did that with the other visual distant what was it called, distant travels,
which they have finally updated. which we will
Yeah.
most likely we'll do in the future. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We gotta know what happens to our big buff guys. But anyway,
Now
we're here.
it's time for the fun game is to figure out who read what.
Who read what?
Was I the narrator?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like the
You're the main
first
character.
person.
Yeah, it's first
Okay.
person, so you're reading this.
Bjorn takes his phone out of his pocket, glancing at the screen. Something important?
Now let's take some bets. Is it a text from his family reminding him that he has to do great in this coursework? Is it
He has to
from
become a brain surgeon.
a fellow writer giving ideas? Or is it his grinder profile for his next date that he possibly will go on to? Oh my god, we'll
It's a
see.
message from me.
It's Razor. It's specifically Razor texting him. It's like, "Hey, you're cute." Like, oh, Razor. Um, no, I have notifications only for emails and calls. So usually, it's from my professor. He's failing. Oh, oh God. With the results of last week's test,
What subject?
neuropathology and animal models of neuro. Uh, uh. Comfy's brain just did a slope real quick. Me being just an associative in
Like he's
arts.
he's he's failing the test, and we can't even read the title of the test.
Ugh. Neuropathology and animal models of neurodegenerative diseases. A subject I'm repeating. Maybe he did fail.
Yeah. Oh. How did it go?
I'm about to see, but I don't keep my hopes up. The whole subject is a nightmare. You should see the amount of material we've had for it. We had to read 3 whole books during the semester, and that's on top of the lectures we had. Only 3 books? Damn. I'd give so much
Depends on
of
how
for
long the books are, though.
it's probably like it's probably one of those textbooks where like you had to pay extra because it's professor made. The professor wrote this one. Uh, did you ever had those type of textbooks, Razor?
I didn't have a textbook that was like made by the professor. I did have one time when I was doing a special report on like a subject where one of the recommended readings was like an article that one of the teachers wrote.
Ah.
But it wasn't, that was like not behind a paywall, so it was
Mm.
it was fine.
I found multiple ways around it, but like I had a couple of teachers just like I think it was one of my art history ones. Like I had to specifically get the one that was written by the teacher, and it was a lot of money. I'm just like, I'm gonna find someone else who did it and posted a PDF on the internet, and I found it.
Oh, I mean that's weird. Like it's weird when they have like a financial incentive to get you to buy a certain thing.
Yeah, like you have to buy this book, or you won't pass. Or hear me out, I could share it with another classmate, and we could both study from it. But yeah, I'd give so much for a passing grade. I really need it. I'd even blow the professor if he wasn't married. Bjorn, my man. Same.
He's committed. He's a
Yeah, I'm
very
committed.
committed
I'm
student.
committed.
Since when did this ever stop anyone?
His husband. Oh, his husband works at the university library. I could never go there again. What if both? Yeah, you have 2 hands, 2 holes. Like you could do both. Ah, my spoon. It's a thing.
Spoon is reacting to your sins. Maybe they're in an open
Oh my
relationship. You never
god.
know before you ask.
True.
It's
See?
like that is. Can you imagine asking your professor that? It's like, hey, I know you're married, but do you think you could like make
Open
room
up a
for
little.
me in your
Can
relationship?
you make room for me? I really need this passing grade. Twerks a little bit on the desk. I really need it. Coffee's not gonna say anything, but like college happened and things happen. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Oh, okay.
Razor, I was joking. I don't think it helped.
hope to cheer him up, but this seems serious. With a deep sigh, he hesitantly taps at the screen.
He passed the test. Oh.
And
Oh.
Bjorn deflates, his shoulders slouching with a continued sigh.
I failed.
Oh. But it wasn't like an important exam, at least?
Was worth 90% of my grade. It was.
The silence that falls feels heavy, like a curtain falling between him and me. I can't share his disappointment. I don't know the implications of the situation. But it feels like watching a building collapse from a safe distance.
Oh my god.
What now?
That is such compared to no. It looks like watching a building fall from a safe distance is wild. Just give me a moment, okay? Please.
I nod and shut up. It's the best I can do, given the situation. Bjorn, meanwhile, falls down onto the bed with a loud thud, dropping his phone to the floor. I hope there's something to be done. Maybe he can retake it or repeat the subject again. But I can only speculate before he feels okay enough to talk.
With that specific of a of a class, I don't and he failed it again on repeat. I think it's a 1-2 and done type situation with this.
It depends a little bit on how the university works. I had some classes in university I had to retake like four on the I did it like on the fourth try or something like that.
Uh,
But
mine's
that wasn't I
yeah,
that was not me retaking the entire thing. That was me just sort of studying for a
exam.
I just studied for the exam on my own and then I passed it on like the fourth try or something.
You see, Comfy was trained to be a nurse at one point, and I did the three
Mm.
strikes. I'm out of the program.
Oh.
I didn't. Comfy can't like. I can study. My attention span doesn't do too well with it, and learning all of like the medication and bones, it was just like it went over in my head sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a difficult like medicine in general is a very
Yeah.
difficult subject, is my
And
impression.
then I later go on to studying for a pharmacy technician role and have to memorize so many medications.
Oh.
Pharmacy technician and scribe. Both jobs require me to write, and both of them have I need to know the what's it called? Over the counter and on the shelf brand medication, like both their names.
Okay.
It was a lot.
Isn't there like a database for that? I feel like every time I go to like a pharmacy to buy
There is.
or to get like buy some medicine or
Yeah.
get some like a prescription drug or something like that,
The
they all always like look at the computer and there's like, hey, this is the cheapest one we have of this type of brand. Is that do you want that one or not? They want they pick like the cheapest brand of that specific medicine.
well, no. They some of them do, depending on the store, if it's either retail or in an emergency room type situation. For retail, it's the pharmacist gets we get the notification from the doctor. We get the what the person's name is, as well as the medication that they need, and then we have to search through different types of shelves that is set in a specific order, and you have to grab and like put everything in the bag and count everything. It's a lot, and you have to remember to put it back on the shelf. It's That's for the retail side, and then there was a scribe one where there is a database you can look up, but when you're a scribe, you're listening to the doctor and typing as he says. And when your doctor has a heavy Russian accent and you try to type in acetaminophen, it's spelled wrong because he said it with a weird inflection because like you heard it differently.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to become a scribe, guys, make sure you can type fast, and B, type what you hear real fast because like it's hard. It's hard, really. But yeah, besides the point. Going past. Does he continue?
does he really need does he really need this even? What if you fail the exam if he doesn't even like his studies and has no plan for after them whatsoever?
It's called requirements, Raz. Some classes require some things, and his parents are putting so much pressure on him already, as is.
But I guess like from a longer term perspective, it's not like studying something that you're failing at, you don't want to do, and you have no plans for. It's not like a it's not like super sustainable in the long run, I guess.
True. Oh,
But I completely understand the situation. I've also had that similar struggles.
yeah.
How happy he looked just this afternoon when he came back from a meeting with that author, and how excited he was to grab his notebook and start writing. It hurts to see him like this. And it hurt to see him get all sad when he was talking about his studies 2 days ago. Maybe it's not so bad. I only have to convince him of it once I have the chance.
Raz, can you turn off the lights?
Sure. I get up and walk to the light switch, wondering what the bear is up to.
What the fuck?
Sad jerk off in the dark.
Yeah, just side by side. Just do a slow jerk. One of the saddest
It's
one
dark.
I've ever seen.
Oh.
Cries in the middle.
It's dark, almost oppressively. Darkness floods the room like air filling vacuum.
What is it? Is it
That is probably
the Z has
Polish.
The Z has the accent mark.
Yeah.
How do we? The dot.
I think that.
Bulls.
So I think it's Polish, and I'm not sure if it's Boze or Boże.
I think it's bullshit because I'm. Oh yeah. Could I help me with that? Because there was a lot of Polish, like Polish text in that one. Hold up. I think
In which one?
in a Korean, yeah. It's because I had a lot of names that I had to write.
Was that another game or
It's
another visual novel?
another visual novel that I solo visual novel that I'm doing, and I have written down a lot of terms. I think it's bullshit. Could be wrong. Because the Z's depending.
The captions think you're saying bullshit.
Bullshit. Niet.
You turn off the light, and Björn says bullshit.
I mean, what if it's like close? Yeah. What if it's close to what it's actually saying? We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. Oh my god.
When the dark water rushes from the ceiling, it submerges you in seconds.
Raz, I'm a fucking failure.
It's cold, almost numbing. So cold you can never get used to it.
I had 2 years to learn this. And I can't even pass one exam. And it's not even one of the finals. Ooh.
Maybe you'd do better with finals.
I'm not allowed to take the finals if I don't pass this one.
I sit down on the edge of the bed next to Björn. He looks like he's on the verge of crying. Björn, look at me. You're not a failure.
You say as you start furiously masturbating.
You're just working on something that you obviously don't enjoy and don't want to do. Of course, it won't come easy, and you have to work a lot harder, and the results still aren't good. It hurts to see, really. You're wasting your time on something that you clearly weren't made for. But why, really? You can have a future without a degree in neurobiology. You really enjoy writing, and you could find some side job to support yourself.
I have to. I want to have a degree.
Why not a degree in literature?
Yeah, what's so bad about getting an associate's in literature, man? Says the owl with the associates in arts. Just get a degree. That's all you need. Just a degree. I got into this one for me. For me, it's an achievement in itself.
Bjorn, you don't have to torture yourself like that.
It's. I'm not doing this for myself, okay? I didn't tell you how I got to Norway, did I?
Only that your parents moved here when you were little.
They're back in the country now. In Poland, I mean. They moved here because I needed treatment that I couldn't get back in Poland. Oh? My mother became a nurse for the elderly patients here. My father worked in construction, many hours a day, weekdays and weekends. It was hell, honestly.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
damn!
I'm sorry. For those joining in, I'm in the middle of a donathon. That's $100.
Welcome to the stream, a real dandy. Welcome.
Thank you, Dandy, for the 460. So that's all. That's 10 stickers. That's 10 stickers worth of drawings. But we made it to Delta, not Deltarune, the Undertale Yellow. Yippee!
Nice.
Nice. So we get to set that schedule soon. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
I'm crying. We show more, but like, oh, we're in the middle, in the middle of the visual novel. Thank you so much. Goofy.
That's awesome. Let's go.
Dandy. Oh my fucking god. Someone enjoy. I will. Thank you. But I was alive and I got better. They didn't want to move out. They could barely afford to stay. They're not fluent in Norwegian even. But I belong here. I wanted to stay. When they came back, they let me stay here at a boarding school and then go to university, paying for my dorm.
Treatment. What happened?
I'm fine now. Don't worry about me. I don't really talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it.
He must have caught my look of sympathy. Or maybe he already knows how people react when he mentions it. I'm sure it gets frustrating fast. I understand. I won't mention it, don't worry. But that doesn't mean you have to get a degree for your parents. They'll be fine without it.
But I want to help. I'm a burden, Raz. What am I good for? I'm tired I tried working at a store, but I started falling behind in my studies. It was hell with my anxiety too. I can't work in retail. Then the depression hit me like a truck, and I could barely get out of bed. Every morning when I had to go to work was a struggle against myself. I need a good job to support them, to repay my loan, because I owe my life to them. They're your parents. They would bring the moon to Earth if they could for their child, from what it sounds like.
It's an understandable feeling, but like, it's they didn't do it because they wanted you to owe them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Their effort, their money, they put everything they had towards me. And what can I do in return? They wanted me to be someone. They sent me to a university so that I could have a future here. Something they never had. How do I tell them that I failed? That the last 5 years they were supporting me just went straight to the trash? How am I to turn away from one course that I got accepted into and chase some fleeting dream that couldn't make me nor them any money? I don't know what to do, honestly. This is a dead end for me.
Bjorn, that's a lot. I'm sorry. And the exam, how bad did it go?
23. Oh. Damn. 23%.
Oh. It's bad. Really bad. Frankly, I wonder how he even got to the 3rd year.
Yeah. Yikes.
Also, welcome to the stream, Mitosis,
Mitosis.
in the YouTube chat.
Hell yeah.
He curls up on the bed, draping his arm over his head. I don't think he'd appreciate any more questions now.
Just make out. Cuddle. Cuddle naked. In your underwear. Which reminds me, I gotta make sure to put the cover dog at the ready. Just get this ready.
But did you not? I think you censored the models beforehand, right?
I think I censored. Yeah, I remember censoring them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's fine, but it's probably good to be safe.
Just be safe, yeah.
When framed that way, the situation really feels tragic and helpless. But while I'm sure everything he said is true, maybe it's a matter of taking a step sideways and reframing that, and then the solution would present itself.
Just a little on censorship. Sure, why not? YouTube will hate me.
I still think he should drop out. He's wasting his time and talents at university, that's obvious. But moving out, if he wants to stay here, it has to be something else he could do.
Marry you.
Marry Rich.
Marry Rich. Find those 2 professors. Ask them if they're looking for a 3rd.
So I know I'm not a very good student, but have you considered maybe you would like to be a sugar daddy?
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Oh my, Only Bears? I mean,
Only Bears.
I'm tired. Raz?
Oh, sorry, that's you.
Raz?
It's so alluring to just let go and succumb to it.
Do it!
That's he's referring to his depression, not the not the sex.
Do it. Become depressed.
Do it. Give up.
Give up.
Fall into despair.
That's all you need to do. The world's shit anyway. Just go for it. We do not condone this. This is just a joke. This is a joke. No! My Joseph, no! It's just jump. Oh my god. Woo!
Okay.
Let's take a deep breath and restart from the beginning. Okay. Drink water.
It's so alluring to just let go and succumb to it. Fall down to the bottom and stay there and never get up again.
Jump.
But if you try and let the unquiet water close above you, you soon find out there's no peace in that.
Can I have a hug?
Sure.
Wow, you're so enthusiastic about that.
I prop myself up on my arms, ready to get up, but instead of getting up too, Björn rolls over and on top of me, his burly arms wrapping around me tightly.
How does it feel to live my dream? I want a big bear man to just roll over on top of me and suffocate me.
I'm living the dream. I now have the right to bear arms.
Yes! Yes! Oh, sorry. Never mind. Don't jump. Come hug me. Oh my god, that belly! Woo! Comfy's going feral. Comfy's feral. Oh my god. Woo. Woo. So round.
That cake was so round.
Better to eat it. I mean, woo. My windows are not thin. The plumber's hearing me say all of these things. I feel like he could hear me screaming through the window. I don't think these windows are soundproof. And I'm sorry if I'm making very lewd decisions. Can't let it go to waste. You're right. This owl's just super horny for this bear. All right. Gasp.
He's heavy.
Oh,
The whole bulk of his burly body bearing down on me.
living my dream.
Oh, he's bearing down, all right.
Oh my god. He's heavy.
It's
Of course
almost-
he is. Sounds like he's
It's
a
almost
bear.
too. It's almost too much, and I have no room to protest. All the air leaving my
Yes.
lungs instantly.
Yes. Yes.
I hug him back, wrapping arms around his huge torso, trying to provide him the comfort he needs. He rumbles again, but this time I feel his chest vibrating a deep baritone.
Do it. Grab his ass. It's there.
Kiss him on the nose.
Kiss him on the mouth. Make out.
There. I don't know what to do, rarely getting into situations like this one. I run my paws down along his sides, fingers sinking into fur below where his t-shirt rolled up, then return to his broad back, trying to make it as soothing as I can.
Somebody's lips are bleeding right now. I'm biting too hard. Oh my god. Just grab his ass. It's right there. Just do it. Just massage it.
He responds with more rumbles, pressing his head to my shoulder.
God.
We'll deal with this together. Don't worry.
Are we dating? Why did we... Are we dating yet? I don't remember him asking us out.
I mean, we slept in the same bed, and we did no, we're not. Well, they're just
So,
historians will say they're just very good friends.
So if I sleep in the same bed as you, Raz, does that mean we're dating?
It means that if you get bad results on a test, we can deal with it together.
Now the question is how dealing with it together means is up to the imagination of the audience. What's with this gay stuff?
I whisper more than say, my lungs crushed under a bear's weight, but he seems to understand, nodding slowly.
Slowly, his booty shorts. That's a bulge over there. I just realized. Right.
Oh.
Look how that's a big bulge. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
We must be a hilarious sight.
No.
A hulking bear clinging to a much smaller tiger. I bet I'm barely visible under him.
Hilarious. Horny maybe, but not hilarious. God, just the cherry on top of that bulge on his cake. My god.
This feels kind of nice. I'd like to catch a breath, maybe,
I like to
but
breathe.
there's something deeply pleasing and soothing in feeling the bear's weight on me.
Soon,
It's like a weighted blanket or
the
something.
light started to fade and dim from my eyes as I slowly lose oxygen. This is the perfect way to die, I guess.
Get on top. If he dies, he dies.
He dies, he dies.
I almost don't want it to end. Finally relaxing, pressed into the mattress, embracing my friend.
Raz, are you poking my stomach?
How are you feeling?
Incredibly horny. Better.
Oh,
It's not so bad, I swear. I manage and things are okay. It's not so bad usually, I swear. I manage and things are okay. Sorry for losing it for a moment. I'm just frustrated with my apparent inability to pass this stupid exam. This and like 4 others. Just kiss already! Do it!
I intensify the petting, my arms making small circles across the sides,
Yeah?
getting under the t-shirt.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
It's fine. Don't think about it now. We're at a camp together and everything is alright. You don't have to pass anything.
I'll send my parents a message. Maybe they'll have some advice. Besides, if I'm failing the year, they should know too.
Good idea. Now,
No!
can you get off me now? I kind of can't
No!
breathe.
No! No!
You can just switch positions. You can
Yeah,
like
just be on
you can
top.
yeah.
Top for once, you tiny tiger. No! Bring it back! Bring it back! Give it. Wait. We're just gonna absorb this just for a few more seconds. Just a few more seconds. Just like breathe in.
I did not realize the size difference was
Oh my
this
god! Look
this
at
much.
you see where his like butt is and tail. Look how small his thigh is compared to like
Yeah.
his thigh. Jesus Christ! Get me a bear like that. Arden, where you at?
Mitosis said, died happily buried in 200 pounds of bear. He's way more than 200 pounds.
He's definitely like
That
at
has to
least
be way more.
280, 300 at best. Because I've seen someone who's over, and when working dialysis, I've seen someone over like 480 before, and it's not to this side. I mean, like he looks like he works. God, that bulge is so big. I got distracted. He looks like he works out a little, just judging by the art. But like, yeah, kiss. Oh, sorry.
You're heavy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Kind of heavy.
I ruffle his head gently, and finally he smiles. Oh, the head
Oh,
pats!
that's so cute. Your
Did it.
package looks so heavy. Do you want me to hold it for you? Looks kind of
Carrying
heavy.
such heavy burdens.
Let me carry them for you. Takes 2 hands to cup it. Oh my god. And that's the end. I swear to God. Okay. I was about to say. Damn, that was fast.
What? Wait! I'm not following. What did you think was happening?
The end.
Oh, you thought the end of the,
I thought it was
game.
the end of the update.
The credits. Roll credits.
Roll credits. That's about
Bear
it.
hug achieved.
Bear hug achieved. That's all
We're
you
done.
need. Girl.
So what did he write?
He's the most well-known for an autobiographical series he wrote the last decade. I personally love it. It's part of the wave of works that moved away from the postmodernist ironical stance into sincerity and vulnerability. But I love his later works too. The Evening Star is a fantastic book. I think the nicest I've read this year. He has a fantastic style and flow. Reading his writing is a pleasure. I wish I had a 10th of his talent. I've read several of his books and I still have no idea how he does it.
You have something I could borrow?
This dick. Yeah, this one I got. Yeah, this one I got yesterday. It's even signed. It's his newest one. I haven't even read it yet, but I'm still on Ulvini?
Ulvene? It means the wolves.
I'm still on Ulvene by Razor. It'll take me a while to finish.
I can borrow something else then. It's yours. You should be able to read it first. You should be the one to read it first.
It's not a problem, really.
Oh, wait. It's in Norwegian, isn't it?
You're right. It is. Well, it could be a nice exercise in learning the language.
I'm not sure if I'm ready to read a book in it yet. But, well, I guess I could try.
I gotta learn the curses first, and then I'll read.
If you go on, there's a Wikipedia page for common Norwegian curse words, and one of them is svensk jävel, which just means like Swedish bastard.
Norwegian curse word. Let's see if we can say them all out loud right now. Let's. Five.
Did you find the Wikipedia article?
No.
Norwegian profanity.
Norwegian profanity. I see.
I can link you the article if you wanna see this.
Norwegian profanity. Yeah, found it. Oh my god. Let's see. Forbana? Forbana?
Yes.
Means
Forbanna?
curse. Forbanna. Fucking horsecock? What?
Forbanna hästkuk.
Forbanna hästkuk? Oh my god. And there's just like fuck. It's just How about helvete?
Helvete. Yeah,
Go
that's
to hell.
exactly the same as in Sweden. It's helvete in Swedish.
Helvete.
If you scroll down, it's like less severe profanities. It's svensk jävel,
Oh my god.
roughly meaning Swedish bastard. It's a common way of referring to Swedes.
Oh my. Kiss meg ang
You-
rava? Kiss meg ay rava? Reva?
Kyss mig räva.
Kiss meg ay rava. Kiss my ass.
Yeah.
I'll learn one, and that's how I'll introduce myself every time Razor's here.
I'm not Norwegian though, but
True, you're right. You're not Norwegian.
you can just call me a svensk jävel.
Svensk jävel. Oh, I found it. Yeah. Oh my god. We're gonna keep that on a bookmark under voice acting roles. Maybe I can try to get a Swedish accent or or something. Oh my god. I recommend reading him in the original. I can attest if the translations are as good as what he writes.
Björn finishes the rest of his sandwich in one bite and picks up the spoon, attacking the cake intently.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the plumber who's naked, like shirtless, right outside my window. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I'm so sorry.
Make sure not to mute if you make a move.
Make sure not to. You want to hear it? Just through the window.
I want to hear what pickup line you're using.
Oh no, I just put my mouth on it. It's the easy way to a man's heart, his dick. My goodness. Continue.
The whole piece disappears almost in a blink of an eye.
Oh my god.
I didn't even start mine yet. I was busy with the conversation and kind of forgot to start eating, but then I'm not even that hungry yet. Do you want a half of my cake?
Here? Now? Razor? I mean, sure. Huh? You don't want it?
Not particularly. Not after we've shared a whole bar of chocolate. That's enough sugar for one evening for me.
Damn.
Weak.
My god.
Besides, for me, this piece of cake is likely
Your accent's coming
Besides, for me, this piece of cake is likely 2 times larger than for Björn. I feel tiny sitting next to that mountain of a bear.
Yeah, it gets bigger. What? Mitosis? Well, thanks. I won't say no to that.
I'm glad to see him smile. I was worried he'd be gloomy the whole evening after the news, but he got back to being cheerful quicker than I thought. Oh, by the way, your chat is trying to use the...
No, we don't use redeems during visual novels, guys. I'll refund that in a bit. But continue.
Maybe he needed some closeness and cuddling. Maybe he needed some closeness and cuddling really helped him.
Yeah, sure. I think the film is starting.
The lights dim. Only a small lamp at the back left. The rest of the room shrouded in darkness, apart from the wall illuminated by the powerful beam of the projector. Do you know what film we're watching today?
No idea. I guess we'll see in a moment.
I glance back. There's Coach Devon standing behind the projector, sipping some coffee. I have no idea what his taste in films is like, but maybe it'll be a sports film or something of sorts.
A porno. Accidental porno.
It looks like the thing that I sort of picture in my head when I'm seeing that is, have you seen the movie you know the video game Stalker, right?
No, I have not.
You know of them?
No.
Okay, it's like there was a novel, a Russian novel from I think the 60s called Roadside Picnic, which was sort of a sci-fi novel.
Yeah.
And then there was a film adaptation loosely based on it called Stalker.
Yeah.
And that's what I've seen that movie, and that's kind of what that looks like. It's like people sneaking into like an exclusion zone to have their wishes granted, and it's very
Oh,
Very strange movie.
that's interesting. Honestly, like, or just urban myth, or like, was it an exclusion zone?
It's like a zone that has been like evacuated, and it's never explained exactly what's causing it. Like it's implied
Vampires.
that it might be some experiment gone wrong.
Vampires.
Um, and then in the video games, which are like loosely based on the movie, they changed it so it's the area around Chernobyl
Ah, that makes sense.
that is like the exclusion zone. But the movie was made before the Chernobyl disaster, so it's not that in the movie.
Yeah. That's
But
just
they like it's like a heavily guarded zone, and there's one guy who's like a guide, and
yeah.
he's guiding some other people in there who's going in there to have their wishes granted.
Ah,
Which it's like rumored that you can get your wishes granted if you can make it to the final room, like in the middle of it.
where the elephant's foot is.
I mean, I guess so,
If you
yeah.
can survive that, you're God.
The film starts. A middle-aged mink lady is sitting on a sofa and writing in a notebook. Then the camera pans to the window. Tall skyscrapers stretch towards the sky behind it.
Oh my God, we're watching Ratatouille. Asian
Huh.
metropolis.
It has to be an Asian metropolis. It looks really unmistakable.
Cyberpunk.
And it doesn't look like it's going to be a sports film. Then the title appears on screen, elegant Korean letters in the middle of the screen, and a small subtitle saying, "In front of your snout."
Is this a K drama? Well, in front. Wait, technically, in front of your sounds like a porno as well. So, like, is it a K drama porno? I'm still on the fact that like this is just a weird teacher just showing a bunch of college students just like a random Korean porno. That's about it. We are clearly not made for kids, guys.
Is it a gay porn?
K porno is K-pop.
K-pop? Is
K
that what
porn.
K-pop is?
K porn. Maybe older K-pop, not the recent one. Oh my god.
Have you heard of it?
No, never. But that's good. It'll be a fun watch to watch something completely new.
It's starting to hurt from sitting on the floor. A thick blanket strewn across the floor helped, but I'm afraid being laid on wasn't good for my spine.
Lies and slander.
Can I lean on you? You're soft. It'll be easier to watch.
Sure, I don't mind. Yes,
Yes!
yes.
So I scoot closer to Björn, leaning on him, my head resting on his shoulder, soft like a pillow with the generous padding of his hoodie and thick fur.
Something hard struck me in the head and gave me a concussion. I woke up after the film.
And sitting like that, we go silent, watching. It's
Stop! No! I'm sorry. Wait, pause. I just I forgot the second half of the disintegration ray. So I heard, damn it, the sound alert wasn't on. I just heard like like the Pornhub sound. I just heard the Pornhub intro. It was like, I'm on fire. Crying. Razor's dying. Oh my god. I guess I'll
I
read
need
this.
some water.
Okay, I'll read this. I think it's the movie.
Okay. I can. Oh, it's fine. I can read it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on fire.
Hold up. There you go.
Life is forgetting and learning in equal parts. But I feel like lately I've only been forgetting things. But everything seems so sharp now. I see my life at present with great clarity. Funny how we have to almost part with life to really appreciate it. When did I forget about the good in this world? I've seen it so clearly, all the things she has understood. I once knew and understood too. As I sit here now, Raz leaned on me.
Oh,
Whoa.
so it's me. It is me.
Yeah, it's Björn, right?
Oh, yeah, that's Bjorn. Oh,
Okay,
wait,
yeah,
he's
you
on
can
fire
read the
now,
rest.
huh? Oh, I'm on fire. Life is forgetting and learning in equal parts. But I feel like Lately, I've only been forgetting things, but everything seems so sharp now. I see my life at present with great clarity. Funny how we have to almost part with life to really appreciate it. When did I forget about the good in this world? I've seen it so clearly. All the things she has understood, I once knew and understood too. As I sit here now, Raz leaned on me. I wonder, why am I unhappy? The past few years have been awful, and it's only getting worse. Everything is stressful. Reality itself is stressful. I'm ill equipped to handle it. I can't deal with university, with money, with maintaining friendships. I've never even been with anyone. But there was a time when I didn't feel like this, when I could laugh with the joy of being alive. What has happened between then and now? I got lost somewhere along the way. I stopped glancing at the map I held in my paws and strayed away into the wilderness of chaos that overwhelms me. The way back is clear. I already know what I have to do. But there's something else too. A warmth, gentle flame, a glow warming me up from the inside that I've never experienced before. And it makes me want to put an arm around Raz and snuggle him close.
Credits.
Oh, okay. Credit. Ah,
You're like in
ah,
constant panic mode that the game is gonna end.
ah.
That was interesting, though so slow and so unorthodox. I've never seen a film like this one.
Yes.
Around us, students stand up slowly, some heading for the door in groups, some staying and chatting. That was a bit odd. Did you like it, Björn?
Hmm?
Hey, everything all right? He's crying.
Yeah, I just. Raz was a beautiful film and so powerful.
That powerful? Whatever Björn had seen in it, I don't think I did.
Yeah, for me at least. You know, all the things she said in the conversation at the restaurant. Long ago, I felt the same thing as her. I understand exactly what she meant. I forgot about all that. I forgot all the things I've learned, lost it somewhere along the way, but now the film reminded me. Can we go outside? It'd be quiet there and a bit cooler.
Am I not cool enough?
No, no, you nerd.
Well, actually,
I need to close the blinds. This man's distracting me. He's just a hot guy outside my window, all sweaty, guys. I can't. I cannot handle this. Oh, yep. We are going to go on a five 5 minute break. I'll be right back real quick. I had to talk to the guy out front. I'll be back, guys. So sorry, Razor, BRB.
no problem, no problem. Enjoy the.
All right, we're back. All right, we now have water in the house.
Oh,
Just need another worker
wonderful.
for other things.
Wonderful.
Hell yeah.
So
God,
he's not just hot, he's also an efficient
he's
worker.
a very efficient worker. He's still fucking honey was shirtless the entire conversation. I got distracted. In my head, I was like, "Don't look down! Don't look down! Don't look down!" I looked down. I can't. Comfy's just attractive to men. Men are attractive to me. They're just hot in a general sense. But yeah,
Going crazy for the boy smell.
honestly, you're paying for the work and for the job. Now, a thought did occur through my mind, but like I chose not to because he's work hours, and I don't want to do that to a random worker because that's harassment. I'd rather not do that to that man.
Should have asked for his OnlyFans.
If I find out he has an OnlyFans, I'm going to scream. I'm going to fucking scream. You know, you know, Razor. Oh my god! All right, let's continue.
Alright, here we go. Cooler? I wouldn't say it's too hot in here. The temperature seems just right. But I nod, getting up along with Björn, stretching my back with a groan. Too bad the film was this short. I think it was barely an hour. It was so nice resting against Björn like that, having the big bear as a pillow. I wouldn't mind falling asleep like that.
Yeah. Ask him out. Sleep in his room.
I followed the bear outside, cold air of this Arctic night biting at my face. It's chilling and refreshing, grounding me back in reality. Björn stops at the edge of the terrace, facing east, where the moon looms over the white-tipped mountains, its glowing face peeking from behind the clouds. I walk up to stand beside him, glancing at his face, trying to discern any emotions behind the stoic mask.
I think I found myself. I feel stupid. I wasted the last few years of my life on staying miserable, when happiness was literally in front of my snout. I just had to notice it. Are you gonna ask us out?
I kick a clump of snow from the terrace onto the ground below. I don't think I understood the film, and I don't entirely get what Björn means.
Dense ass motherfucker. It sounds like, I don't know, from our perspective, it sounds like he's about to ask you out. He's staring right at you when he said happiness was right in front of his snout. Come on.
Actually, we're already outside of the house.
Shut
so
up,
asking
nerd!
Out making...
Just kiss!
Let me live in this moment. Let me look at what's in front of my snout. I look around, but the answer eludes me.
I'm gonna bonk this main protagonist.
I only see the falling snow, the trees, the guest house, and Björn standing in front of me.
Man, it's a lovely day outside. At least to swap spit.
Maybe that's what it was about? What do you see?
Perfect harmony. It sounds trite, but that doesn't make it any less true. Maybe one has to stand at the brink of dying to see it. Every moment is precious and important then, when life doesn't seem to be this bottomless well, endless ocean.
Did something happen to you? Did you have a stroke?
I think so. Did I say my lines right? Ugh.
He looks away at the distant line of trees, where the white grounds blend into the dark shadow of the untamed woods.
I got seriously ill when I was still at primary school. Things were not looking good. My parents moved to Norway in hopes of affording me better treatment. The standard of healthcare was much, much higher back then. And well, here I am, full recovery, so things don't suck anymore. But I'd like to repay my parents somehow. Now they're back there. The jobs they had were Just so low skilled, low pay ones, and they miss the country too. But Raz, please don't ask me about it. You know I'm open to talk about anything, but not this.
I nod. I'm not sure if I'd even want to know what happened. I wouldn't wanted to change the way I see Bjorn, and I can't tell he wouldn't want to be seen differently too, with how reluctant he was to mention it at all.
I had cancer. That'd be really wild if he said that.
Yeah.
Enough about that, though. I've tanked the mood, didn't I? No, Kiss! Where did you come from?
You were in... She was in town. Wait, was she one of the students? I can't even remember.
I think so. I think she's in the same year as Bjorn.
Did I do her voice?
I think so, because she had a lot of fancy words that I can't pronounce.
Bjorn, Raz, hello. Gudrun approaches us, walking from the guest house.
Gudrun, hey there.
Did something happen? You two look solemn.
Oh, no, it's just the film. I'm still thinking about it, and it has hit me hard. We met her on our walk out when we were in town after the signing, the book signing.
That's good. I was afraid something bad happened.
Girl, you're reading the room. Leave us alone to kiss. What the fuck?
We got the results of the exams. I thought that maybe you failed it.
You look like a failure. Did you fail the test again?
You are a failure. I am the goat.
I am the goat. I am the goat. That thing. Well, I did. I'm failing this year again. So, this is the end of my studying, I guess.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Why do you say that, but you have a smile on your face? Oh, well, that sucks.
She wants to get rid of the competition. Maybe it's not a bad thing? You always said how you feel like it's not for you.
Good point. But I'm good otherwise, bearing with life. And I think I need something to shake me up like that, both the exam and the film afterwards. It's time I focus on stuff that's important, like Raz.
Good to hear. Did you message your parents in the end?
No, I don't feel like dealing with this today.
Better not, yes. I remember they are very involved. What did you think of the film, by the way?
I can't get over how good it was.
I'm honestly not sure what to think yet. It was weird to watch something with such a simple directorial style. I mean, these were just a few scenes with no cuts, just all of the characters shown from one angle talking.
Like a Broadway. Without the singing.
Yeah, in the directorial sense, it went further than many theater plays do. There wasn't even any pistol to shoot, just the characters and a few bottles of booze. Wait, I'm sorry. I think someone is ringing my doorbell.
I think that's
Am I hearing this right?
That might be your roommate's family?
Maybe, but they would be coming with her. Okay, hold up a second.
Yeah,
I'm gonna step away for just a second
No
to
worries.
check what this is.
Yeah, go for it. So anyway, about that hot, plumber guy, he could definitely unclog my pipes. That guy was super attractive, and I was just nervous, and I really didn't want to just outright say can I you want to do something? Because I'm in no position to say that out loud with my inner thoughts. Sometimes my inner thoughts are just stream thoughts, and I'd rather not do that to a normie. But he did have tattoos on him. He had a Fallout tattoo on his chest. I don't remember which one. It's here. What's here? Oh, it's doing a double thing because oh wait, it's doing a double text because Razor put his headphones near the mic, so it's hearing my voice right now. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Yeah. It damn. Why is it? I get it's hot outside, but damn. Okay, man. Like, pop off, I guess. Just wild. Yeah. Honestly, I like streaming with Razer. It's nice. It's relaxing. Can't wait to do it. So we are planning on doing a collab with Razer, Bear, and Darkborn Plus in September. There is a plan. There is a thing happening, and we are going to be playing it. So I'm super excited. September 2nd. Keep an eye out on the YouTube side for a live stream coming up. Coming in September next month. So keep an eye out for that. You back?
I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm going to talk a little. I'm going to be a little quieter now.
Oh,
I think.
So they're here, yeah.
There are other people in here. Yes.
Is your computer like in the main room?
No. It's in my own room, but it's like
Thin walls
next to two other rooms with guests.
So when are you gonna show me your room, Razer? I'm very curious.
Well, when are you coming to visit Sweden?
When I have money and the time. When I have all the money in the world that I can just go.
Yeah.
Not the paper walls, but yeah, one day. It's still on my to-do list. Like things to do like with my VTuber friends is to visit them at some point. Like I want to see Richter, Koro, Razer, Bear. I want to visit all of them at one point.
Yeah, me and Koro are decently close, so you could do both of those trips, both of those in the same trip, I think.
Oh my god, I get to stay over in Razer's room for a sleepover. Oh my god. Razer's quiet and the silence is deafening. I don't know if it was a good thing to say that or not. Ooh.
No, but you're welcome to visit. That would be awesome, honestly.
And maybe kiss. Yeah, we'll
that I cannot promise.
Oh.
But
no worries.
I can promise a hug.
Yeah. Yes.
At the very least.
My goodness. Let's continue.
All right. So, did you like it? Wait, I don't think I finished reading the line before that. I
thought you said pistols to shoot.
Yeah,
I feel like you said that.
And a few, just as characters. There wasn't even any pistol to shoot, just the characters and a few bottles of booze. Okay, yeah, I did finish that. Yeah. Maybe, sorry. So, did you like it? I don't know. I feel like I lack some frame of reference. How about you? It was peculiar. I think I see what they were trying to do. A very weird choice of film for a science camp, though. I think a third of the people left, and I understand them. I think I'd leave too if I wasn't there with Björn.
Holding hands with Björn.
Can you try pronouncing his name again? Because I feel like you learned to say it, and then you started pronouncing it differently again.
Bjorn?
Like Björn.
Bjorn.
Björn. Like I'm trying to figure out where that sound appears in the English language, so I can give you like an example. But like
the J
if
sounds
you say like
a Y.
Can you say like earn?
Earn.
Like you earn money. Earn.
Björn.
Björn. That's closer. Yeah.
Björn.
That's Björn.
Björn.
Björn. Yeah, you're getting there.
Yes. I forgot because
it's completely fine if you want. It's completely fine if you want to keep saying Bjorn. By the way, it's not
Bjorn.
like bad.
Bjorn.
I'm just like
Arn.
curious
Arn.
if you.
Arn.
It's just fun to teach people to say things in Scandinavian languages.
I love to learn new languages. Bjorn. 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 Bjorn.
Bjorn. Yeah, think like the closest I can think of is just the word earn.
Earn.
In like how you earn money.
Yeah. Oh, earn
Yeah, it's like you.
Earn?
Yeah, how you earn money or
I thought
earn.
you were talking about earn URN, like an earn, like a.
No, okay, but I mean that's pretty close as well. But earn as in like.
Bjorn.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah. Bjorn.
Watching the film while leaning on him felt so nice. I could pay attention to what's happening on screen, or ignore it and just enjoy his closeness. Close my eyes for a bit if I wanted. Yes, I asked Devon about that after the film. He said Rune gave him a list of films he thought he could like, and this one was the shortest.
That's wild. I'll have to look into other films by the director Hong Sang-moo. I never got into bovine cinema before.
Wait,
Oh,
name
wait,
is
Moo. Wait. What was it calling it right in front of your snout? What was it called?
Right in front of your snout. So this
Right
is 100%
in
based on like a
front
real
of
movie, and they just changed the title. It's probably not
right
a K.
in front of you.
Right in front of. I'm searching for it, and the first thing that pops up is right in front of my salad.
No. Okay, well that's just your algorithm telling you you've been looking up something too much of.
Right in front of you, Korean movie. In front of your face. I think that's the one. By Hong Sang-soo.
Ah, there we go. Hong Sang-moo. That's the one.
That's the one I found. I can link it to you if you.
I found it.
You found it, yeah. In front of your face.
Again, they're referencing real things.
Yeah.
So what's her name? Hong Sang-soo. They've just changed it to Moo.
Hong Sang-soo.
Hong Sang-moo.
This is the director. He's 64 years old. Not a bovine in real life. But in this universe, he is part of the new wave of bovine cinema, apparently.
I feel like we got like a long list of things that we need to watch just from this alone. And I gotta find the notes for each and every one of them.
I keep forgetting to link you. Did I link you? Because they were listening to based life forms, which is like carbon-based life forms. Did I link you some of their music?
Think so? I'm not too sure.
Okay. Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to do that.
Let me link the trailer for this one.
Yeah, do that.
Honestly, I'm curious now. God. Honestly, Doncores, keep doing what you're doing with all these references that we can absolutely look up and watch. Because, like, it's interesting. But bovine... So, are they considering, like Korean actors... Did they make Korean actors canonically bovine?
I don't think it's all of. I don't think it's all of them. I think they just made
like
a pun on the name, and then they just decided that he's a bull.
Yeah, he's a
bull, like in this version of this alternate universe.
This one wasn't even the highest rated of his. I just checked. Wait, so bovine specifically moo?
Yeah, I mean that's what they do. Bovines are cows.
Yeah.
So they moo.
It felt like a short novel. Well, he even talks about it directly in the film. It felt pretty self-referential. Just remembering how thin my window is. The plumber definitely heard everything I said. I'm cringing on the inside.
Maybe that's what he liked about the film this much as a writer himself. If it was closer to his own craft, maybe he had an easier time connecting with it. Well, it was at least refreshing. It felt very unpretentious, just a short, simple story told very plainly. I'll see you guys tomorrow then. It was nice to talk. Thank you and good night.
And she fades into the snow, disappearing like a ninja.
She makes a little wave before she turns around and walks back to the guest house, leaving only the two of us here. Outside, bathed in the guest house, lights its warm glow.
Ask us out. Kiss.
I shiver as a stronger gust of wind blows through my fur, moving closer to Björna to shield myself from the biting frost. Do you want to head back in too?
We should. It's getting late. Kiss! Beg of you! Want to walk around the guest house first? I like how calm and quiet it is out here.
My freezing paws decline, but I can't say no to this smiling face. It's 2 minutes at most to get to the main entrance anyway. I stood here for like 10 minutes already. I can take 2 more. You're a tiger. You should be used to the Siberian winter.
True.
I bet with his bulk and fur, he doesn't feel cold at all. Lucky. Yeah, let's go. There's a trodden path in the snow alongside the wall, wide enough for the two of us, so thankfully we don't have to walk through fresh snow and wet our trousers.
I know another way you can wet your trousers.
I feel tired. It's been a long, eventful day.
I know how you can wet your trousers. I'm tired, Comfy.
I feel tired.
Oh my god.
Walking ahead, I slip on some ice and bump into Bjorn's side. He grabs and holds me until I regain balance, gripping his hoodie. Sorry.
Oh god, they're painting this so romantically. Happens. Tired already?
A bit, yeah. Maybe that's because of the film and the cold.
Hmm.
I thought that the cool air outside would wake me up, but it even did. And it even did at first, but when the cold grew exhausting, I feel like I'm slipping into hibernation. I feel like the bear should be hibernating, not the tiger.
That is true. It's late. Oh, what was that? It's late. We could head back and go straight to bed. Would you perhaps want to stay in my room tonight, too? Yes!
Hell yes. Sure. But I'd skip the film this time.
All the yeses. Agree. 1 day is enough.
The night is beautiful, even if it's too cold for me to appreciate it properly. Maybe if we moved more instead of staying on the terrace, I wouldn't freeze them much, but now I'm mostly thinking of Björn's room, cozy and smelling of him and getting under a warm blanket. Perhaps with the bear lying next to me, that would be pure bliss. He's like a giant fluffy heated radiator. But before we open the entrance door, I turn around and look at the moon once again, cold and distant, and I remember a scene from the film, with the main character walking through the park with her sister, just happy to be there. Maybe happiness really is just in front of my snout.
Yes! Please! I love the transitions. They're so cute.
Yeah. Warmth. I take off the jacket and fold it over the chair's backrest, then flop on the closer of the two beds.
That tired? Going to bed without a shower this time?
No, I'm getting up. Just give me a second.
Want to shower with me? I mean, like, save water and all that stuff, you know?
Exactly, it's good for the environment.
Yeah.
I groan, trying to get up, but I can't find the willpower. I remain where I was.
Just don't fall asleep. That's my bed.
I fail to see the problem. Though lying like this, I guess I am taking most of the space. I'm glad that Bjorn forgot about the university stuff this fast. I was afraid he'd be sulking for the rest of the evening. I think that's what I'd do in his place.
Your bed? Don't you mean our bed?
Seems like the film really pulled him out of the slump, so in the end I'm happy with the choice. At least he had a good time. I thought I'd work on the photos now, but not today, I'm afraid. I'll wait until I warm up a bit and go shower in my room. Oh, that's you, sorry.
Yeah. Want some tea or coffee maybe?
Nah, I think it's too late in the day for that. Caffeine messes up with my sleep. But if you sat down next to me, I could steal some of your warmth.
If you don't mind. Yes! Yes! Ah! Ah!
Björn sits down next to me, our arms touching, and I scoot even closer, snuggling myself into his side, my head resting on his shoulder again.
Undress. Undress, now.
Now I don't care if someone looks at us. I snuggle myself close, my paw on Björn's chest, face pressed into his hoodie.
Petty heat criminal.
Smooth criminal.
Oh, God, the art.
That's
Again,
so cute.
the art is amazing. If you're on the YouTube side, I believe I placed all of the artists underneath and their current socials. I believe in this one. I believe. Did I? No, I just put copyright to KO Blue. I need to update that. But yeah, we
I love
will be
how
putting it.
how cat-like they made the expression of the main character. He's almost doing this little cat squint,
Yeah.
that cats do when they're content.
Yeah. They should just
It's very
kiss.
it's very cute.
They should just kiss. By the way, how did the photos come out?
I only finished importing them to the editing program before supper. I haven't had the time to do anything more. We can take a look in a moment after I rest a bit, but I went through your photos in the camera and there were a few nice ones.
Nice. How about your photos?
I should have a few nice ones too. One from yesterday came out pretty cool with the moon between two mountain peaks.
Are you talking about his ass? The ass and his bulge? those two mountain peaks and that one large moon right there. Oh. Taking photos in the night would be cool as heck. Too bad we don't have any night trips to the town planned.
Oh, street photography in the dark is way harder. My camera doesn't have the biggest sensors. You need steady pause and a lot of luck for that.
Ugh, that sucks. Everything always feels different at night. Like right now.
I mean, you can
should
find
kiss.
something to put the camera down on.
We should kiss. Sure. Writing at night goes different too. In a way, I'm glad for the short days here. Because it feels like most of the day is actually night. I'm always happier with any writing I do at night. There's always an otherworldly quality to it that's different from the stuff I write during the day.
Can they stop all this hugging? It's getting sus.
They're basically holding hands. Be for real. Just kiss already. You're right. Can't you just cuddle with the homies? I think you know what I mean. At night.
Everything is fluid.
Yeah?
During the day, everything has its defined shape. The edges are hard, the boundaries clear.
Yeah, I know which edges are hard right now. But when the darkness falls, everything changes. But when the darkness falls, everything changes. And what felt solid, calcified, softens and melts, merging with the night. What seemed far beyond the realm of possibility becomes reality, or one of them, existing at the same time. The night works according to its own logic. Do you remember how we got here? How you got here? When I look back, the steps get muddier the further I try to see, vanishing in the murk. So I like to look at old photos of my old writing, just to get these snippets of the past, to see who I was, ground myself in some reality. Often, I found that I was a much different person than I remember.
I have a recurring dream. It's night, dark and thick, and the air smells of smoke and pines. I can barely make out my surroundings. Lightning cuts across the sky, and in its cold glow I can see that I'm standing on the top of a hill surrounded by a forest. The lightning cuts into the forest and then hits another spot and another, and the trees catch fire, one by one, flames licking at the sky. And then it hits me. But it doesn't hurt. All I feel is energy. My feet lift up from the ground and I float up slowly, suspended midair, pure energy flowing through me. I daydream about it often too, that electrifying feeling flowing down my nerves to every cell in my body. And levitating, finally free from the law of gravity, I defy nature. The lights are out. I'm on the bed, lying down next to Björn. He takes up most of the space, so I have to press against his side, feeling his body heat radiating like from a furnace. I feel like I've known him for so long already, as if I found an old friend. He extends his paw to the ceiling, and I do the same. They point up like antennas to the heaven. Mine's slim and striped, his fuzzy and thick like a tree trunk. His notebook is on the bed, between our heads, open. I look at him, waiting for his consent. He nods.
Damn
I
it!
grab his notebook and start reading.
Damn it! The writers
You
are
thought
edging
you
us.
meant something
The
else.
writers
You
are
thought you
edging.
meant something else.
Why are they edging us? Mm.
My eyes are heavy. Do I have to open them? It would be so easy to just stay here in bed all day.
I forgot consent was only applied to one thing. Oh my god.
What's out there for me anyway?
Oh
Classes
wait, hold up.
inevitably.
It's Bjorn. Right?
I'm not sure.
It's not my room. Oh no, it is. Oh, it's you. Yeah, it is you. That's weird.
Out there for me anyway. Classes I'll inevitably fail, people from my year I have nothing in common with, and more humiliations. Wait, it's not my room. It all comes back to me slowly through the fog. My mind gathers the stray pieces of information into something coherent before I remember. I'm in a guest house. It's the third night of the camp. So it's not classes, it's lectures and socializing. But I don't want to go out to people. Next to the others here, I feel so incompetent. I'm not sure who this is. I'm so tired of disappointing everyone and myself. This does feel, yeah. I think this might be Bjorn. He said that it's not his room, like it's not his room at home. It's in the guest house.
Oh. Should we roll back and say all those lines?
I mean, if you do what you feel like, it's okay if you just move forward. If might,
I could just read this portion. Okay?
yeah, if you want to.
So you read, he nods, I grab his notebook and start reading. This is his journal.
Yeah.
My eyes are heavy. Do I have to open them? It would be so easy just to stay in bed all day. What's out there for me anyway? Classes I'll inevitably fail. People from my year I have nothing in common with, and more humiliations. Wait, it's not my room. It all comes back to me slowly. Through the fog, my mind gathers the stray pieces of information into something coherent before I remember. I'm in the guest house. It's the third night of the camp, so it's not classes, it's lectures and socializing. But I don't want to go out to people. Next to the others here, I feel so incompetent. I'm so tired of disappointing everyone and myself. Reality is cut into a grid in which I don't fit. I'm always here somewhere between the lines. I can never find a piece I could shine in. A ray of light cuts through the clouds and shines into the room through the translucent curtain. And I notice I'm not alone here. There's a weight next to me on the bed, pressed against my back. A valve turns and my heart fills with hope. Raz. Oh. Now, is this your dream or mine? No, I'm awake. I think this is you.
Yeah.
Yours is.
This might be because did
yeah.
he not have dreams before?
He did have dreams
The main
before,
character,
and
I think
it's
he did, right?
always this wheat field.
Okay.
Did we take something before bed? What happened? Love. We took love in before we fell asleep.
A voice echoed from behind me. A call, a consolation. It said,
No.
Raz.
Wait, no, it is you.
Yeah. And again, timidly after a pause. And I reply, Bjorn.
Oh, day 4. So are we making out or like, damn it? I should make a crow soda. I've been cawing so
Sober.
loud. Ugh. This
But
goat
then again,
again.
like it's just this has just been like 4 days, 3 days. This is day 4, so it's not like they've known each other for a long
True.
time.
The slow burn is so nice.
It is a slow burn for us. In like if this was like real life terms, it would be lightning fast progression.
Yeah, it would be. What are you talking about? This is like me in college.
I see. But it's like I'm getting the vibe that they're not just falling for each other, but it's sort of going like, oh, we're dreaming of each other. It's like sort of
so it's the
soulmate kind of deal.
slow awakening of finding out I like this person more than I should, which is nice. I do like that. But damn, I'm just getting a slow burn off a cigarette puncturing my skin from the author right now.
They have been teasing us a lot.
They have been teasing us so much. God. You know the writing's
I don't think I have.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know the writing is good when the writer's edging us, like in writing.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
I don't think I have a favorite writer. Not at the moment, at least. All my favorites do things differently, and I like them for different reasons. I've been reading a lot of Susan Mondag lately. She's an essayist, and I often disagree with her, but I like her ideas. They're always radical.
Susan Mondag. I just need to know.
I think it's a different weekday.
Yeah. Oh, that isn't. It's actual writer.
Montag?
Yeah. Her name is Susan Monday. Is Montag Monday? In translation?
Montag. Let's see. Wait, are you sure it's not Susan Sontag?
So how do you spell that?
Like this. I can link it to you.
It might be her, because this feels like I don't think it's this lady, this news reporter from Delaware, on her radio podcast, Susan Monday.
Okay.
I think it might be that. Honestly, it makes more sense. Ah, an essayist.
Yeah. So Sonntag means Sunday in.
Damn, Susan Monday is a lie. It's Susan Sundays. Oh. The 16th of January 1933. An essayist. I haven't read much nonfiction. I'm mostly interested in stories.
There are very good stories in journalism. I'm more inclined to nonfiction. I think it's closer to some universal truths.
Oh, no, I don't know if I would agree.
It's a beautiful day.
Birds are singing.
The björns are talking.
And kids like you should be burning in hell.
The snowfall has stopped, so I can look up at the sky. Clouded, but so pretty. The wind in my fur makes me feel so alive. I like listening to these two. I read sometimes, but nowhere as much as them. Their conversation is making me want to pick up a few new books right away.
And you, Raz?
I'm not sure if I have a favorite writer either. I've been through a few books I enjoyed in the last few years, but none has changed my life. I've mostly been going with recommendations I find online. I rarely read more than one book by the same author, even if I like it.
Oh. How about you, Raz? Do you have a favorite book?
I remember when I was a kid, I used to read a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah.
And I loved reading back then. But now as an adult, I've been reading very little. So I can't really say I have a favorite book or a favorite author. It's like I feel like I haven't read enough stuff.
Yeah.
For a long time.
We need to get back to reading, guys. I technically have two favorites. I just want to make sure I get it right. One is Alex Sanchez. A Mexican-American author who wrote the Rainbow Boys. It was one of my first books I read in high school about. It's 3 different situations, but all similar. all three these are three boys in high school. They're all one's figuring out that he's gay, one's figuring out that he's in love with his friend, who's also a guy, and the third one is he's already out of the closet and is trying to live through high school life as a gay man. And it's one of my first books. Highly recommend it. Like the trilogy as
Okay.
well. It's really good. And there's another one that's more what's it called? More fiction. I think it's called Hero.
Is it by the same author?
No, this one's by Perry Moore.
Okay.
It's also a coming out story, but specifically for a teenage superhero whose ex superhero father must deal with his father who was an ex superhero and who's disgraced basically.
Okay.
And figure out a murderer stalking the world's heroes and figuring out his own sexuality. Those are the two books I recommend: The Rainbow Boys and Hero by Perry Moore. Those are my favorites.
Perry Moore passed away very young, apparently.
Yeah. He did. He wrote a good amount of
That's
books.
sad.
It's sad. Yeah, 2011.
Okay, well, thank you for the recommendations. That's like I said, I don't read enough, so it's good.
It's fine. Fan fiction is also a reading, so if you read fan fiction, that's also another thing. But yeah.
Right, I read that.
Yeah. Why?
There's too many books, truly. Centuries of works written already, so many books coming out each year. How do I choose from these?
Just say you don't read, Ras. just tell them you don't read.
What's up? I'm Ras, and I never learned how to fucking read.
You told me how you were going through artists' holds. Words. Discographies? You told me how you were going through artists' whole discographies, so it's surprising me a bit. And about the choice, if you're stuck at choosing for too long, then you're wasting the time you could spend reading. Anyway, how about we look for some food? I'm sorry, but I haven't had anything since the morning.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask the same thing. I'm starving already. I'm meeting with friends for dinner already. But next time, definitely.
She's reading the room. She knows that we want to go on a date. I hope so. You owe us one. Did you have some place in mind, Raz?
I didn't, but I could look around for something.
Yeah, we eating ramen again?
I grab my phone and open the map, but a notification in the corner grabs my attention. I rarely get text messages.
Oh.
I open the app and see Locke's name.
Oh, shit. Locke was
I think you did
deer?
like the Sonic. I think Locke is the lion.
The lion.
And I think you did the
Hey!
Sonic voice.
You're like, yo! Hey, you want to eat at a Korean place? Inviting a few people. My treat.
Oh, did you get a message from Locke maybe?
Oh, I did.
Interested in a dinner at a Korean place with Locke and the rest?
The rest?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming Jörgen and maybe Travis? Torur, possibly? I'm not sure who he's friends with.
He likes to get around. Sounds promising. I think we could go.
I'll walk you there and then I'll be on my way. Maybe I'll check out the bookstore if I have the time. Björn told me it's very good.
It is. Definitely go. I think they have a whole room dedicated to essays.
I've got the location. It's not far from here. We just have to go towards the town square and then to the left. And we go between the colorful houses, our conversation like a song between us, weaved with three voices.
3-part harmonies.
There's life and light in these cute streets, and the illuminated storefronts and restaurant interiors seem to shine brighter as we pass them with laughter in our throats.
Oh, look at Devon. So cute. Oh, hello?
Hi.
Hi.
There.
Who are you?
That honestly looks like I feel like that looks like someone's persona. Is that like a that could be like a is that like a Kickstarter backer thing?
Maybe
Like someone fan supporter.
it could be. Honestly,
The waiter walks up to us as soon as we enter, a hare in a black apron, with enough piercings to make even Jörgen blush.
those are cool ass piercings.
Those are cool. God eftermiddag, var mange?
Oh, thank God you started because I would have never pronounced those right.
Good afternoon.
German accent.
Okay, I should. I'm gonna read Norwegian in a German accent.
That's funny.
God eftermiddag, var mange?
Oh my
Is that a
God.
German accent? I eye his attire curiously. There's a name tag on his apron, partially obscured by the menu, but I think it says Tay? God eftermiddag? Our friend is already sitting somewhere inside. Ah, of course. Please come in. So now I'm doing like a
Boss.
German accent.
Please take a seat. Raz, Bjorn, I'm sorry. Bjorn, I'm so happy you came.
Hey, thanks for inviting us, and hello, Miko.
Hey, good to see you here as well.
Oh, it smells so delicious here. Most of the smells I can't even identify, exotic and enticing. There's lemongrass, curried leaves, Thai lime. There's tofu, there's fish, there's the sweet smell of fried shrimp.
Ooh, that sounds good. Will we fit here? How many people did you invite? Only you, Jorgen, and Jorgen with Travis, and Rune. Rune said he's not hungry, though, so it'll be the 6 of us. I hope he isn't angry at me still. He didn't seem to want to talk at all. Huh? What did you do? I kinda knocked his phone into the ocean. Not on purpose, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if he wouldn't want to talk with me again. If you knocked his phone into the ocean and you texted him, I don't think his phone's working for him to reply. Or did he say that? I don't know. That's wild.
Like I was thinking the same thing, but he did say that he did reply and say he wasn't hungry. So,
But that's still wild. You knocked his phone into the ocean.
yeet. Oh, accidents happen. I'm sure he knows that. Maybe he was in a bad mood this morning.
Not much I can do now, I guess. Still, we're here to have some good food. Blah. Still, we're here to have some good food. Take a look at the menu if there's something you want. My treat. I'm paying everything.
We all sit down around the table, me and Björn picking the spot at the window, sitting shoulder to shoulder. It's comforting to have him so close, and he seems to be at ease as well, a gentle smile on his face.
Tell me you're touch starved without telling me you're touch starved.
On the table are fancy hardcover menus, and Björn grabs 2, passing one to me. Just 3 pages, that's a good sign from what I know.
What's the occasion, by the way? It's not every day I get treated to food. Does there need to be one? It's the last time we're in town on the trip, so I thought we could do something special to remember. And Korean food is the best to share. I was thinking we could get like a hot pot and cook some food together. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds lovely. I've always wanted to try, but never had the chance. I haven't seen places serving it anywhere in Finland, and in Oslo, well, I couldn't really afford visiting places.
Yeah, I feel you. Life isn't
Alright,
too generous for students, isn't it? I'm glad we have canteens.
Morai's wondering why is that twink there.
Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's gotta go fast. He's on a date with Nico. He's on a date with our best friend.
I would honestly be glad if they got together.
It's a triple date. It's a 3-way date. We have 2 more people coming in, so
I'm glad we have Lake. By the way, are you absolutely sure? Isn't this too much strain on your wallet? Like, I was in Norway
yeah.
this summer, and I had a meal, and it's like it was $45 almost.
That's a. What did you eat?
I had like it was a good meal, but it was like beef and chicken and then sweet potato fries and some salad and 3 different sauces and a drink.
I mean that's a good amount.
It is a good amount, but I think if I got the equivalent in Sweden, it would have been like maybe $35.
I just real. Oh wait, hold up. Wrong. I did the reverse. I have because like I have a calculator on my computer is like that does currency and it was like $45, and then it's like it's $45 in kroner is
Yeah, okay.
high. 458 kroner.
Okay,
and
wait, it
64
wasn't
cents?
for let me do this properly. It was like Norwegian kroner, it was 444
444.
Norwegian kroner,
Okay.
which is slightly like less than, so 43 US dollars, something like that.
Yeah. How much was it?
Like 43 US dollars.
43 US dollars. That's a lot. Damn. Tuffy just wants to use the calculator because I just found out about it yesterday. Oh my god. As I said, I wanted to do something special for the end of the trip. I want time with you all and fond memories. But if you'd like to chip in, I'd be glad. No, I can for sure. I love the idea. And a hot pot sounds fantastic. I love those. I think I'd like a mushroom set and a kimchi stew. They go very well together. Mushrooms? Ew. This is Yule.
Hey everyone, I hope you didn't wait for us. Shut up, nerd.
You're gonna punch him out the. Get out of here, Vocaloid.
Stuff him in locker.
We're nerds. What are we doing? Are we bullying within our own group?
Yeah. The duo walks up to our table. Travis with an excited sparkle in his eye, Jörgen keeping behind him with an indifferent expression. Hard to read as always.
We're still deciding what to order. Come on, sit down and grab a menu. Where were you, by the way? Now, did you voice Jörgen or did I?
Think I did.
Yeah. All right.
Travis took me for ice cream. I've tried them for the first time. First time he tried ice cream in his life?
Never had ice cream before whatsoever.
He's too edgy to have ice cream.
Yeah,
and he's
it
like
has to
20
be.
years old.
It has to
Holy
be
shit.
activated charcoal on it. It has to be black, like my soul. Oh my god.
We found a nice ice cream shop at the store. We bought ourselves a few flavors and went for a walk. They had fudge and bilberries. I think that was the most genius combination I've ever tried.
Bilberries?
What is a bilberry?
I thought you would have. I thought you knew.
Bilberry is... Wait, is that just blueberry?
Yeah, wait.
Oh,
It's
okay.
European blueberries.
Okay.
So they're different
I see.
than regular blueberries.
Yeah, they're slightly different. They look slightly different.
Oh, no.
They're slightly smaller.
Bilberries and blueberries are not the same, though they are closely related. The difference is with the genus, basically.
Yeah.
So bilberries are more tangy in flavor.
The thing is, the thing that you call bilberry is, in Swedish we just call that blåbär, which literally translates back to blueberry. So that's where the confusion comes from.
Here you go. Look at this side by side. Bilberries are a lot darker than blueberries.
Yeah.
That's a really pretty blue, actually. Hold up. That's a really pretty shade of blue.
That's kind of what they look like where I live.
Yeah.
The ones to the right. They're tasty. They're good.
Is a relative of the blueberry with a high antioxidant content and various health benefits.
Cool. Nice.
What does bilberry do to your eyes? Oh, it reduces eye pressure and improves blood flow to the eye in people with high pressure in the eyes.
Oh.
Taking about 80 milligrams of bilberry extract.
Cool.
That's interesting. We're learning things.
Sorry, I was still reading about the things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the thing is, do you think it's okay if we
And
start winding down in a little bit? Because I
mean,
think people are gonna go to bed here soon. So
we could
I
end here if
think I'm
anything.
not gonna.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, maybe this is a good place then.
It's a good spot. We're eating. We'll see you guys next year.
This is also about 2 hours, so it's kind of
Yeah.
a good even time.
Yeah, it's a good even time. No worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the YouTube side, thank you all for watching. Hope you stay comfy, cozy in the Saddle Cottage. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Not next year. we'll
No,
find a day.
we're
We'll find a day that's close within the month.
next month
Next
at the
month.
latest.
Yeah. With Razer, it's a once a month type deal in availability in terms of like
That
visual
was the plan,
novels.
and then it ended up being like 8 months or something.
There's so many things going on Comfy Zen. But yeah,
Yeah.
make sure to like, comment, and subscribe,
Subscribe.
and hit that bell icon and get notified on the
Just
next
subscribe.
to get notified on the next stream. Be sure to leave a comment. Tell us what your favorite part was. Tell us what you would combine bilberries with. I don't know. But yeah, you wanna say bye, Razor?
Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had fun.
Follow Razor.
You can find me on Twitch and YouTube.
YouTube.
And I'm Razorwire.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add you on YouTube on the description. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
All their links are down below in the description.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm on
part of them.
Razorwire SC2 on both.
Yes, there they are.
Yeah.
Ooh. When you lost the, why can't the go live button be also on OBS for YouTube? I'm struggling here. All right, bye YouTube. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right.